What's the haps? I'm Meroka, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at Please Don't Touch Anything. It's by 4 Quarters, and it's a game about pushing buttons for some guy who would left you to not push a button. That's pretty much it. My colleague has apparently gone on a bathroom break and left me in control of his machine, and I'm supposed to look after it until he gets back. But there's this big tempting red button here that I might just click and see what it does. So it's a very weird kind of thing. It's a game that's going to be difficult to explain without giving spoilers, which does seem to be the course of affairs over the last week or so for me and critiquing games at any rate. So, minor spoilers ahead, potentially. I can't give you much in the way of an options menu because, well, there isn't one. We go up here, there is language that is about it, and some slightly ominous menu music. I'm not sure why that's quite so ominous, but actually, I get the vague impression there's 2 tracks playing at once there, which is why it sounds so horrifying, but I'm just going to go back to the game so it doesn't sound quite so horrifying. That might be a bug there, I can't help but think, but I'm not sure. Either way, if we press the buttons and flip the switches and do things will happen on the screen. It's all a bit Papers, Please. Certainly stylistically and aesthetically, and in terms of kind of setting, it all feels a bit dystopian. And we've got 16 different endings to get by doing different things, so let's go with the obvious ones. Let's show you the obvious ones. There's a switch to flip. Oh, there's a red light. What happens if I press the button again? Oh, that's not good. Boom. Okay, so that one's an easy one to get. There are 16 endings to get, and they're all going to be done by solving various kind of cryptic clues and things. They got a bunch of stuff up on the wall here that tells us about stuff. We can hit this at any time to restart. There's some lights down here, which are basically how many of the endings you've got. These are each of the lights that comes on appears when you get an ending. So there are, I forget how many. I think it's 16 endings to get total. Yeah, 16 endings total. And you get little pictures on the wall to say that you got all the endings. Says, I love mushrooms, is I got a mushroom cloud one. And each of these are sort of references to other things that we've got. And if you do things in different manners... Oh look, we've pressed it enough times, that pops up. If we keep pressing it... Got a screwdriver. What happens if we keep pressing it? Just keep pressing the button. Oh, got a hammer now. What happens if we keep pressing the button? Break everything. That's the thing. That's another ending. That is actually another ending. I think that was that ending, actually. I'm not sure. There we go. Once you got an ending, just hit restart and go again. To be fair, there's the fairly obvious, I feel, is kind of, I would say, the Far Cry 4 ending, which is just wait until your colleague gets back. Which is a nice touch, I like that. It's just, if you're obedient and sit there and wait and do exactly as he says, the game actually ends exactly as you would expect it to. So, yeah, that's that. I can't really say a whole heck of a lot more about it, because that is pretty much the mechanics of it. That's almost the entirety of the game. It's, like I say, it gets a bit more cryptic. If anyone ever played... there was a series of web games that came out years back called Kaitai Dismantlement. This feels a lot like that. There's hidden bits like that. Ooh, we can get that off there. Or if I take the screwdriver... Oh, I can break that! Oh, look at that. That opens up a thing. So the Kaitai Dismantlement was all about doing things in the right order to various household objects. You were armed with a screwdriver, and using the screwdriver you had to take apart various household objects, and it would always be revealed to be a bomb, and you had to defuse the bomb using only your hands and this screwdriver. That was the entirety of your tools. And they're actually quite hard in some places. They're quite challenging things. But I quite enjoyed playing through a few of them, even if I didn't finish a great many of them. And I'm getting that kind of vibe from these as well, especially with the sort of hidden screwdriver, and then use the screwdriver to take apart the machine, and the machine gets you access to other things. And as you can look, there's a lot of panel space here. There are a lot of hidden things that you can find if you press the right things in the right order and decipher the right clues. We've got a series of what appear to be lights. There's blue, blue, brown, blue, 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 brown. There's a number-based clue. We've got some algebraic clue. There's some arrows. There's some scribblings down the side. I don't know, the pentagram? Is the pentagram a clue? I don't know. It could be. I've deciphered, like, a couple of these. I'll be honest, I looked up a few of them on the Steam forums because, quite frankly, I'm not that smart and I goddamn needed to do that. For some reason, there is 666 and I guess another kind of pentagram scrawled on there. I guess there's some sort of Satanist kind of thing going on, I don't know. Or maybe there's just a Satanist ending for some reason. I don't know. It could be anything. I don't know. Someone's likely to call me out and say, oh, the pentagram is not exclusively Satanist, which I'm sure it isn't, but it's got 666, which probably has kind of similar connotations. Yeah. I'm trying explicitly not to click on too many things because, quite frankly, again, spoilers. If I show you all the endings, there's no point you playing the game for yourself. We can put numbers in on the screen here. We can put some colors in. They will appear as dots on our monochrome monitor, but hey, if you put the right code in, if you decipher the right things, you'll get more endings. And as I say, there are 16 to collect, 16 different endings. So, in many regards, like I say, it's a little bit Papers, Please, it's a little bit Kite-Eye Dismantlement, and maybe a little bit of the Stanley Parable in trying to get all the endings. The quest is to get all the endings, and you've got to figure out the right way to go about it. It's a lot more cryptic than the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable mostly involved wandering around in different directions until you got to a different ending. In this case, you genuinely need to put some thought into it. I had a go. I actually broke out the pen and paper and actually had a go at trying to solve what that algebra bit is about, using what rudimentary school maths stuff I'd learned. I didn't get very far with it. I mean, I can do the numbers, but it doesn't seem to mean a lot to me, to be honest, so I don't know if I'm just interpreting it badly or doing something wrong. Probably all of the above. Then again, I found this number sequence there. I looked this one up on the forums. For whatever reason, the clues are 1, 2, 4, 3 there as well, which now makes me think, is 1, 2, 4, 3 a clue for something? I'm not sure. But then you've got the 1 equals 11 equals 21 equals blank equals blah 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 along there. That's... again, I'm loath to say anything without spoiling it, but I'll be honest, I was thinking about the problem in entirely the wrong way, is what I will say on that one. And I didn't even figure that out, so yeah, let's just press some buttons. I thought that was an answer, actually. Is that not a thing? Is this right? No. I thought there was an option that involved pressing the buttons in the right order. I guess I've already pressed one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There, have another ending. That's a thing. It goes upside down for some reason. There you go. I'm not sure what those dots were. Maybe the people falling out of the city. I don't think that... I almost feel like the implication there is the city is literally upside down, not entirely that... it's just the monitor that's upside down. I think that's literally the city is upside down. Which is very, very, very strange, and... yeah, a lot of bad things happen to this city, I guess. So there you go. That is almost the entirety of this. So there may be some deeper meaning to it. And again, I've seen speculation on the Steam forums. People are like, what does this game mean? Is there hidden meanings to this? And it's like, I don't know. It might be one of those things where what you get out of it is what you get out of it. You're open to your own interpretation. If there's any hidden, deeper meaning, it may be for the player to divine their own more so than anything else. But, again, I could be wrong. It's a very strange kind of thing. It is available on Steam on Windows for £3.99, your regional equivalent. And if you got a few pounds spare to spend on something kind of weird and experimental and thought-provoking, something certainly that will give your grey matter a bit of a workout, you could probably do a lot worse than this, I think. So this is a very, very quick look at Please Don't Touch Anything. I have broken all the rules by touching all the things, and there is much, much more to be discovered, I can say that much, and I'm not nearly smart enough for it. But there you go, thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka, this has been Please Don't Touch Anything. I will see you next time.